What's up, Internet? JD Nitro here, back to bring you another product review, and this time we're taking a look at a Bluetooth headset from a company that we're very familiar with. This is the BlueParrott C400-XT Bluetooth headset. Let's get it. Oh yeah, it's the BlueParrott C400-XT in a very shiny box. My apologies for the glare. There's nothing I can do about that. That is one of my studio lights. And there's the other one. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. It has an additional wearing style. You can wear it behind the neck. I'm assuming that it comes with a different type of headband that'll let you do that. It features the industry's best noise canceling, 96%, 300-foot wireless range, a programmable BlueParrott button, and 24 plus hours of talk time. And still not a single exclamation point. Not a single one. Come on, BlueParrott, step up your exclamation point game. A list of what comes in the box. Around on the back. #1 headset for professional drivers, of course. And a QR code that's probably going to take you to BlueParrott's website. Although, this is something that should have been on the front of the box. Look here. Bluetooth 4.0. Bluetooth 4.0, now that's very important. Honestly, that's more important than NFC. That should be on the front of the box. That bothers me just a wee little bit. Why are you trying to hide that good information, BlueParrott? That should be right here. Or maybe right here, sitting sideways. But it should be on the front of the box. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so right off the bat, I think I need to point this out. What do we have here from the folks at BlueParrott? Silica gel, throw away, do not eat. Apparently, the folks at BlueParrott have not seen the Things That Drive Me Nuts series. Link in the description, guys. Pardon me while I have a nice snack of silica gel crystals. Alright, now that I've had a moment to calm down from that, let's take a look at the product. It comes with a warranty card, a little user guide, fold out triple printed side of paper, a micro USB charging cable, and it's the flat ribbon cable. I really like that. I really like the flat ribbon cable style of USB. A car charger, extra soft ear cushion, microphone cover. It does in fact come with the extra headpiece for it to be worn behind the neck. It actually comes with 2 of them, so I'm guessing left hand versus right hand. And of course, we have the headset itself. Let's peel this paper off here. And let's take a closer look at the headset itself. Nice combination of matte black and piano black. You have the Parrot button, which is not clicky. It is not clicky. It's a soft, kind of mushy Parrot button. Power button, kind of clicky. Volume up and volume down. And you have the microphone, which does adjust a little bit, not a whole lot of adjustment. And it pivots and rotates here. There's the micro USB charging port. It's behind a little rubber door. And right away I can tell that it is incredibly light. Like, really light. Lighter than the previous models. Huh. So what are my thoughts on this Bluetooth headset? Well, have you ever watched a movie and at the end of the movie said, wow, that's a good movie. The story was well written. The acting was great. I was thoroughly entertained. And then the very next year, they come out with a sequel. So you go and see the sequel, and at the end, you're left scratching your head saying, what were they thinking? Who wrote this? I'm confused. That's kind of where I am with this particular Bluetooth headset. And I will explain as we go, but first we're going to jump into the pros with pro number one, noise cancellation. Now, if you guys have seen my previous BlueParrott headset reviews, you already know BlueParrott does an outstanding job when it comes to noise cancellation. Crystal clear audio quality, really nothing negative to say about the audio when you are taking a call or even if you're using it to listen to music. It's just well done noise cancellation. Pro number two, Bluetooth 4.0, which allows you to connect this headset to two devices at the same time, which is a decent feature. I connected it to my laptop and my cell phone at the same time, and it works pretty well. Although outside of doing that, I don't know why you would necessarily want to connect it to two devices. I mean, unless you're some kind of baller with two phones, it's a nice to have, but not essential. Nevertheless, it is a pro. Pro number three, battery life. They advertise 24 plus hours of talk time, and I definitely got the plus of the 24 plus hours. I was able to get a whopping 39 and a half hours of straight talk time out of this headset. That is impressive. Pro number four, the BlueParrott button. Just like the previous B350, we have a dedicated programmable BlueParrott button, and when you use the BlueParrott app, you can program this button to auto dial one of your favorite contacts. That's a minor thing, but it is a pro nonetheless because it's actually a feature that I found myself using. As far as the BlueParrott app, it honestly hasn't changed much since the B350, so I'm not going to bother with screenshots or anything. It's pretty much the same app. But alas, with so much good to come out of this headset, there's quite a bit of bad. So let's get into con number one, the overall design. Now, BlueParrott gives you this type of behind the head design, right? It's supposed to go behind the head like so. Now, I don't know nor understand why anyone would want this. This is by far the most uncomfortable way to wear a pair of headphones or Bluetooth headset, in my incredibly nitpicky opinion. Now, over the years, I have been told that I have a large head, both figuratively and literally. But this is ridiculous. With the size of my head, you would think that this wouldn't be a problem, but it is. It feels like the headset is forever wanting to slide off your head. Fortunately, they give you a regular over-the-head headband. So, to change it, you grab the earpiece, pop it off, take this headband off, throw this headband away, put the over-the-head headband on, snap on the earpiece, and there we go. the proper way to wear a Bluetooth headset. Now, I list this as a con because on the packaging, they show the alternate option right there, right? Even though the main picture is with the over the head, they show the behind the head as an alternate option. They would like you to at least try this method. My question is why? What's the point of having the headband go behind the head? One of my friends told me that by having the headband go behind the head, you can wear a hat. My question is, why are you wearing a hat while you're driving? The most common scenario where you're going to use a Bluetooth headset like this is when you're driving. Take off the hat while you're driving. Problem solved. You don't need a separate headband and then have to fidget with changing them out. Con number 2, and actually I'm going to consider this to be a part of con number 1 because it's a part of the overall design. Let's look at the headset, right? It's one complete piece. The battery is in here. The controller buttons are right there. The microphone is here, and it does adjust a little bit, not a whole lot. But when you're wearing it, let's say you want to get the microphone away from your mouth. What do? You grab the whole unit and move it up. Why? Why would you want this? You're literally having to adjust the entire unit. This is a step backwards in the design. Let's look at the previous generation, the B350, which was previously reviewed on JD Nitro TV, link in the description. The battery and buttons are right here. The microphone is right here, and it has a little bit more adjustability. But if you were wearing it and you want to get the microphone away from your mouth, just grab it and move it up. And then you can move it back down. And then you can move it up and then move it back down. This is better than this in terms of design and microphone placement and function, because when you move this entire unit, right? When you move this entire unit, the earpiece is twisting on your ear. It makes me wonder, did no one at BlueParrott beta test this? This is a huge design flaw in my opinion. This is not nitpicking. This is not ranting and raving for the sake of ranting and raving. This is a serious design flaw. Observe, we can move this microphone up and down, and the earpiece stays put on the ear. When you put the C400 on and attempt to move the mic, you're literally moving the earpiece. You're twisting it on the ear, and it's not exactly comfortable. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, JD, no one sits down all day and just does this, right? Nobody's doing that all day. That's beyond the point. It's a step backwards in the design. Maybe I'm being nitpicky, but with my time spent with the product, I found this to be a wee bit annoying. Con number 2, charging. Now, just like the B350, they kept micro USB. It's behind this little rubber door right there. There's your micro USB port for charging. However, it does not support fast charging. I know, I'm beginning to sound like a broken record with this every time I review something that has a micro USB port, but it has to be mentioned. Fast charging is the way to go when it comes to mobile devices that need to be recharged. There's no reason at this point not to have fast charging on everything. I mean, seriously, anything and everything that has a battery that needs to be charged, that charges over USB, it should be fast charging. Price point, price point, price point. You can find this headset ranging from $140 to $200. I highly suggest that you shop around and try to get it at the lower end of the price scale. Overall, the C400 is a good Bluetooth headset. It has a few nice features, but in my opinion, which is incredibly nitpicky, as you all know, for the money, I think the B350 is the better option, and you can find the B350 online as low as 90 bucks. So, weighing the pros and the cons, the bottom line for the BlueParrott C400 Bluetooth headset, it gets a solid 7 out of 10. It's good, but it just feels like a step backwards as far as the overall design goes, and it doesn't bring a whole lot more to the table than the B350. And that's going to do it for this product review. I am the one and only JD Nitro. Liking, commenting, subscribing, and turning on those notifications is the official order for doing things. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm out.